American.
That was my fault.
Standard British.
That was my fault.
German.
That was my fault.
Essex.
That was my fault.
Geordie.
That was my fault.
Scottish.
That was my fault.
Brummie.
That was my fault.
South African.
That was my fault.
Canadian.
That was my fault.
Jamaican.
That was my fault.
Scouse.
That was my fault.
Southern American.
That was my fault.
Irish.
That was my fault.
Devonshire.
That was my fault.
New York.
That was my fault.
Australian.
That was my fault.
Russian.
That was my fault.
Northern Irish.
That was my fault.
Dutch.
That was my fault.
New Zealand.
That was my fault.
British RP.
That was my fault.